I will record this webinar from now on, so it will also be possible after the webinar. Maybe tomorrow morning I will send you the YouTube link with recorded video, so maybe you can share with some of the leaders that cannot join this call today. We have also some members that have live meeting today, so I believe we will show them what is our plan for 2017-2018. Who don't know me, my name is Rok Budi. I'm very happy to see some of the leaders on the call that I haven't seen for a long time. If you agree with me today, it will not be about me, it will not be about a company, it will not be about some individuals, it will be about us, it will be about each of you going to the 2018 as team, as our main goal is to create financial freedom for each who really want it and who believe can do it. So if you are ready, today I will have a participants in all of you. So I hope that you'll be able to write things down, because it will be a discussion conversation. Like I say, I am European in the middle of Europe, and I believe that there is a different situations, different regulations, different problems, different situations all around the world. I believe there is a different things in Tanzania, in Oslo, in Asia, and also in Europe. So we have to work together to solve all situations. And I will also give you some examples that some of your downlines contact me this evening and give me some questions. Okay, let's begin with, I prepared just, don't look at these slides like it's something that will take for a long time, but I just put some words on that it will be easier for us to communicate and to prepare. So I will ask you again as a leader, please take a piece of paper and pen, because it will be crucial for you and me and team that you will give us your part, that we become better in 2017 and 2018, of course. So like I say, discussion will go on, and we will listen to each and everybody that is online today, because I believe you have your own experience, and I believe there is not all the time just positive things. That's why I want that you become powerful in your trust in the company, that you become powerful in your words, that you really start believing in the system. And the only way we can do it is by getting the trust inside of you, inside of your heart. And we can do this only by solving your situations and challenges you have during the, let's say, last 6 months. Right away, before I start, I will just give one of the challenge that one of your downlines say to me about 1 week ago. And she said to me, I will just directly read it to you. Maybe it's also for some of you. The challenge, Rok, is that OneCoin has been postponed to become public coin for last 3 years. Now the problems is many of in the South Africans want this to go public before engaging. How do I handle this matter? So the main problem or situation in the mind of this leader from South Africa was why we didn't go public from day one, and that this is a situation when she's talking to her people. And my answer was very simple and was the only truth that make us so powerful as we are. If you allow me, I will read my answer because it will be maybe easier for you. Becoming public before having customers on the one side and on the other side merchants is becoming money game, like many of cryptocurrencies in the market are today. Most of them go up and down in the price because of the fresh money all the time. So only when the fresh money come in, the price go up and down. There is basically no usability in 99% of cryptocurrencies businesses out there. We, on the other side, are building stable payment solution that the price will base on usability and not only on fresh money that is coming to the company. This is why we put OneCoins in hands of people first and get merchants on the other side who trust in the system. And once we go public, we will already have usability in the market. So once we go out, we will have something that 99.9% of cryptocurrencies don't have after being public for 2-3 years. And you have to know, we are not building money game that will go up and down only with fresh money. We are building payment solution for next 20-30 years. We are building next digital euro. We are building next digital dollar. We are building payment solution that also your children will pay with it and will not go up and down and up and down and up and down when fresh money will go in and out and in and out. Then I continue my answer. We cannot play games like many of companies do because we have KYC in our coin. We have owners who put their passport and their bill into the system, so they are owners. And we cannot play games because once we become public coin, we will be out as one of the first cryptocurrencies that will have KYC and it will be government accepted. And this lady answered to me, this answer is perfect. I was running short on facts after the boom question came. I'm now confident. I'm now confident. And then she write me some other things that are not for being online. But what I want to achieve with this situation, this is the basic of today's webinar. I want that each of you that is online today, before we go power, before we go in 2018 with really big boom, I want you that we solve all the challenges, all the problems that you are facing with. I can tell you that with Elizabeth and Nima, we have some situations last 2 or 3 weeks, how we will deal some things. And because we are connected directly to the top, we were finding solution together as team. So me, Nima and Elizabeth, we together went to the top of the company, to Kenny, to Frank and others, and also to Sebastian Greenwood and others, and we find a solution. And this will be the only important thing from today on. We have to find a solution for every challenge you will face. But we cannot work meeting opportunities for you. We can do a lot of things, but we cannot go inside of you and give opportunity to your friends, to your family, to your members. This is the only thing we cannot do. We can really help you in a lot of things, but you have to be the one who really want it, and with the all challenges we will solve for you, that you will become powerful, that you will trust the company and the team. then it's only up to you if you'll make it or no. And now it's question for you, and maybe also you can answer, so downlines of Elizabeth and Nima and so on, you can answer to her, or we will make a discussion. I was thinking, and you tell me what is better for you or your market. Or we do 15-minute presentation, so short 15-minute presentation, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. So what this means, that if you have some member, maybe who cannot come to the meeting with you, who is from other company, other country, other city, or so on, you can give him a link for a 15-minute live presentation that will be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Or if you don't agree with this, if you think it's better, we do a 1-hour presentation for new people 1 time per week. So write this on the paper. What do you think it's better? In my opinion, and everything I will talk today will base, because Elizabeth say, and she asked me when she was in Malaysia, Rok, what Asians are doing that they are booming so strong? What are they doing that they are making so many volume and so many new customers every single week? And I could not give her a direct answer immediately. That's why I was talking with Juha and Sebastian, and I asked him directly, what is the thing that they are doing? Okay, first of all, there is a mentality. They really, they are not hurt when somebody say no to them. This is the first thing. This is now depend on you as a person. If it hurts you, then maybe you just have to get a little bit more trust in yourself, that you will know that some people don't say no to you. Maybe if some people say no at the moment, you cannot know everything that is happening in their life. I can give you an example. Let's say Elizabeth is a new member, and in her background, she really liked business. She liked the opportunity. She really wanted to do something. But let's say that she has some problems currently. I don't know, with the health or children or family or love or something, you know. Let's say that today she has some problems. And I come and I represent her business and she say no. Now, I am powerful enough in myself that I know she didn't say no to me. She didn't say no to the company. Maybe there is something behind this story that maybe after 2, 3, 4 weeks, I will give her another contact and maybe she will act differently. You know, it's not always the bad situation in business. I can tell you that 50% of people who say no to me are part of the company today. Why? Because I didn't give up on them. I put them in the pipeline, and when I meet them next time, I mention them. I maybe send them some mail. They see that the things are growing, that the things are happening. Maybe last year they didn't have financial situation to join. Maybe this year they have. And if I don't return to them again, I can lose a customer. So here, first, give me, what do you think? 1-hour presentations or maybe more presentations that will base on the short presentation. Then, or we do 54-minute training in 2 sections. So we can do it Tuesday and Thursday. And here I will, of course, need help from the leaders so that we will have every day something. Or we do 1.5-hour training session that we will go through a back office, through packages in details, through bonuses, and so on. So again, from you leaders, I need what is better for you, what suits you better and your part of the work, or we have 2 sessions of training, or we have 1 common training that your people will come and listen. Then, Chinese say to me one very important thing. And I ask them how it's possible that you make such a big volume. And they're doing like this. I will give example with Elizabeth because I see that she's online and she's top leader. Let's say that Elizabeth have a downline, let's say Falguni. Falguni Falu write me a few days ago that she need English presentation, that she will present the business. And how they do it? How they do it in China? The job from Elizabeth is that she give to Falu a basic, that she teach her a basic 15 to 20 minute presentation, plus she give her 5 to 10 facts about the company that can encourage the customer to get some attention, you know, to make some click in the head. And then I was asking this Chinese leader, how do you close these people? And he said like this: every new member get a presentation from his friend or family or somebody, but the closing part, he represent him everything. He represent him the coins, the company, how they can join, what packages we have, and so on. But the closing is done by a third person. What this mean? Falu present her friend because it's her friend. He knows her and he trusts her with some things. So she present him the business, the facts, the packages we have. She maybe show what she have and so on. She go in discussion, but after maybe 1 hour, we can do two things. Immediately on the phone, we can call Elizabeth or one of the upline that is active, and then the third person just close these people. Because you have to know that some people have problems saying go to the bank and transfer the money, or withdraw the money and pay the package, or some people like to explain, some people like to talk facts, but many of them have problems saying go to the bank, join us, let's make plan, become a member, being tycoon is good for you, if you want this you have to join like this. And this is the only thing uplines should do. So once you get the call, or maybe you get this call next day, there is a part, and this is how Chinese are doing. So people are making meetings, giving all the facts, and then it's just up to the 5 to 10 minutes call with a third person, and the closing is done. What is very important thing here, that Falu during the conversation raise the price of Elizabeth. Or I will give another example, that David make a presentation, and let's say I'm his upline. The main thing is that David during the presentation is raising my price. I will give you an example. Let's say that I am presenting Microsoft to somebody, or okay, Microsoft. And during the meeting, I'm talking about Bill Gates, and I'm talking good about him, and so on and so on and so on. And can you imagine that after the meeting with this guy, we call Bill Gates together? What do you think? Bill Gates can close the business or no? Of course, yes. And this is what we have to achieve. We have to achieve, and that in the eyes of a new person, your upline will be Bill Gates of Microsoft. Because it will be easier for him to close the business. Your new member will have the trust, and you on the other side will learn a lot how to close. Because this is a basic of Chinese booming that they are doing. The third person is closing businesses. Okay, let's continue. Write these things down, because I will need your reply on how we will do it. So you can see here the second thing Chinese are doing. Write these things down. First and only goal in the beginning must be that the new member earns so much commission to make zero in investment in education package. What this mean? Let's say my new member is Elizabeth. She decided she will go with Tycoon. So she invests 5,500 euro in education and she gets free tokens and so on. We know how to do it. My first goal as her friend, as her, I will say, upline in the business, my first goal have to be that I give her a system how she will earn this 5,500 euro back. So once she will be on the zero with investment, it will be easier for her inside. She will think, okay, now I earn back, now I'm free. Now I can work easily. Because I was talking with Chinese and he say many problems start happening in the head of people once they put money out and they are not getting money back. So your first goal have to be, okay, 5,500 euro, Elizabeth. Now I will give you, let's say next 60 or 90 days, we will earn this 5,500 euro back for you. How we can do it? You cannot do miracles, but you have to tell these people how to do it. Okay, Elizabeth, this is how we will do it. Please write until tomorrow or day after tomorrow, write down 25 or 50 people who are thinking similar than you, who are good in marketing, who are good in business, who are reading books, who are a little bit more advanced in the technology and so on. Write them down. Then we will do a plan how to call them. We will do meetings with them. And if we close 20% of them with the direct bonus and matching bonus and network bonus, you can earn 5,500 euro back. And your first goal have to be this. If this person say, no, I don't want to network, no, I have enough money, I don't need this, okay, it's up to him. But believe me, this Chinese guy said to me that 90% of his downline earn his investment back in first 90 days. And can you imagine how free his downlines are, knowing they didn't lose nothing? Can you imagine how free Elizabeth would be if she earned 5,500 euro back, maybe some extra, and then she's free. She's free to work. And he said this is very big key to success. And like I write here, this system is kicking Asian market to the sky. So Elizabeth, my answer, when you give it to me, these are the things that are really kicking Asian market to the next level. Of course, next to educations, they really have a lot of educations. Every day they do trainings with people, so they are becoming more confident, and their trainings are based on facts. They are not talking blah blah blah. They are putting facts on people, so when these people go to the meeting, they support every statement with fact. Next thing, we will need people who want to learn, earn, and become top leaders to participate in trainings, webinars, meetings for their teams. Why I write this? Each member needs to look inside of himself and decide what he wants to do with this opportunity. As waiting all the time for others will never make you independent and rich. I know the team was now in Malaysia, and you saw that it's only up to you, that the company is working great, that the leaders are working great. And there is no difference between you and the Chinese that is earning 1 million per week. There is only one difference between you and him. He decides that he will work and he will create a wealth with this opportunity. He is not better than us. He is not smarter than us. He just do on the situation we are talking about today. Believe me, when I was talking with this guy, he said to me, Rok, it's not about being the smartest. It's not about being the best. It's just about working. It's just about being. And he said to me, in my team, I put my hand in the fire that 90% of people, we solve all the problems, everything they have, all the fears they have in head, we solve this before they go to the market. Because if they go with the fear, if they go out with doubts, if they go out with personal problems, talking about opportunity, the business will never work. And when I was listening to him, he opened my eyes, because I'm 9 years now in multi-level marketing, and really, like Elizabeth also say, we have to go back to basics. We have to go back inside of yourself, that you will get trust in you and the company. This is what we have always talked about. And now you have piece of paper and pen. We have 6 days left to share ideas, what your market need and want, where are the problems, where are the challenges. So we have to solve this week everything that you are facing with. If there are challenges with governments, if there are challenges with banks, if there are challenges with you presenting, if there are challenges with transfers, if there are challenges with I don't know what, we have to put on the paper, we have to put in the group, we have to solve these challenges and problems, that once we start working, that we as a team go out powerful. I know during our mission in 2018 there will again be challenges, but we will be easier to solve them one by one, and we will not have 10 or 20 challenges from the past to solve. We need to be confident in the project and company, and we have to be, like I write here, proud, independent representative of your network. So put your own goal, put your own vision on the paper, and then we can, as a team, work together. For solving situations in businesses or seeking for help as presenting opportunity, we should work like Asians. Why I am talking about Asians? Because they are making 300 million euro, $350 million revenue every week. Every month. $350 million is coming from Asia every month. So how they do it? Again, I say to him, how can you handle 350,000 downlines? And he said to me, Rok, there is only one way how you can do it. First, you contact with any challenge you have, with any problem, with any situation, with any meeting, you contact your first active upline. If he cannot help, he will contact his active upline. If he cannot help, it will go up until we reach the top of the company. I will give example. David have situations, David have meeting. First, what he do, he contact his first active leader. If they cannot handle with the challenge, if they cannot solve the challenge, they will contact other uplines until they come to Elizabeth, me, and I go up to Kenny and Frank. This is the only way how we can do it. Like I write, if problem situation come to Elizabeth and Nima and they cannot solve it, and I believe they will solve 90% of situations because they are top leaders, it will come to me. If I cannot solve it, I will go directly to Kenny and Frank. If they cannot solve it, believe me, they will find a way to solve it. And you have to know that we are connected directly to the top of the company. And we will solve anything that will happen inside of our team. And we will find the way that our team will become one of the most powerful teams out there. Now, we can work one by one and create each small networks, or we can all step together once as a team and create one of the most powerful networks out there. Mexican team. Chinese team, Hungarian team, Japanese team, Singapore team, Malaysia team, and so on. They are so powerful because they work as a team. Inside of the team, they have people who can present, they have people who can do presentations, they have people who are good in computers, they have people who are good in organizations. They are like creating a company that needs many people that are good in their own area. You don't have to be good in everything. If Elizabeth is good in presenting and closing and so on, and if David is good in computering and so on, and if Falu is good in this, and somebody else is good in this, as a team you have everything. And it's the same with our whole team of leaders that are on this call today. I believe that if we put positive things of each leader today on the call, we have the strongest networker person in the world currently. Because we have a presenter, we have a closer, we have a lion, we have everything. We just have to work together. Tomorrow is webinar at 3 p.m. with Kenny Nordlund. You will get the link in the 2018 Takeoff group, in the WhatsApp group. He's our direct connection to the top of the One Life network and the company, so it's important to listen to him tomorrow. Why I'm telling these things? Because, as I say, please take time now. Take 1 or 2 or 3 hours, because it's for your future, and think about the things we have said today. If you believe in the system, if you believe in the company, and if you really want to do it, I think if we solve all the situations, and if we start working, again, I will mention them because we always have to look who is the best. If we will start working as Chinese, I believe we can do a lot. I will show you now, because now I see you didn't see my slides. I will just go quickly through, and I will send it to you on the group, so you can quickly check them. It's just the thing that I was speaking to you. So the agenda: 15 minutes, 3 presentation, 1 hour, 45 minutes, 2 trainings, 1.5 hour, 1 session, closing. So uplines, closing the businesses. First, we have to achieve that people come to the zero with investment. It will be easier. They will be free. And believe me, it will be very good for them to work. So we need people who will help us, who will work with us. We have 6 days to share it. And like I write here, the situations have to go first to your active upline, then to next upline, and so on. And until the situation is solved, we will call uplines until we come to the top of the company to solve your problem. And here we can work one by one, create a small story, or we can work together, create a big story, and the webinar tomorrow. So I will send you this presentation also in the group. Now, like I say, and I will close up with this in 2 minutes. Please take time. Please take next 2, 3, 4 days. And in the group, we have to start communicating. We have to start talking, because this group is not made out of the people who want bad for our company, who want to sell us some products. This group is made for people who want to achieve financial freedom in one world, period. And inside of this group, we can share our thoughts, we can share our ideas, and we can become more powerful together. If there will be a website needed for the informations, we have it. If there will be some offices anywhere in the world needed, we will get them. If there will be anything needed, we will communicate. We will put pluses and minuses in the group, and then we will find a solution. So this group really have to become active now, and we will try to help to each of you. If somebody will be busy, we will direct him to the other leader. So from my part, this is all. Maybe, as I say, I record some stuff, and I can ask if Elizabeth now want to add anything to the call. I will unmute her. I hope she have a microphone. If it will be impossible, Elizabeth, just put the unmute button back, and we will close this call and we continue our conversation in the group. This was all for today. I believe next 6 days is main key that we will achieve what we want to achieve as a team, and I believe that we can do huge story, and we can put some of you in the top earning rank list in One World team. And as you know, One Life and OneCoin is becoming one of the strongest companies out there. And like I answered to this lady in the beginning, maybe some of you didn't hear me, you have to know the facts, why we want to become a payment stable solution, why we don't want to be money game where money just come in and out and raise the price and drop the price. This is what other companies are doing. So you have to present with the facts why we are different than 700 other network companies that are based on cryptocurrency today. Everybody have a good evening. Prepare everything like we have talked, and this is our future. I believe it will be powerful. Have a great evening, and bye-bye.